What's going on, guys? So I played in the most ridiculous 25-cent, 50-cent cash game probably ever. All right, so me and my buddy play a poker tournament like once a week, right? And the same guy that hosts the tournament hosts the cash game, right? It's 25-cent, 50-cent, friendly game of poker, right? But we all know how that turns out. So yeah, it ended up being absolutely horrible. I buy in for like 140. My buddy has around 250, I think. And the game starts off running how you think a 25-cent, 50-cent cash game should run. And we're not gonna say any names, but let's just say the donkey shows up to the table. I mean, this guy, he's re-raising $20 into $2.50 pre-flop. Like, all right, bro. Like, that's the type of player that this guy is. He just turns this 25-cent, 50-cent game completely upside down.
Anybody wanna suck my dick? Come on.
It gets ridiculous. And I'm kind of already like tilted at this point because like I can't make a hand all night. It's like, wow, I'm running like dog shit, and this guy is just donking. And to make matters worse, he's actually winning. Guys, later on in the night, he ends up getting it all in against aces and sucks it out with king 8 offsuit. I mean, he was on fire. The donkey was just on fire. Like, pots are going his way and he just has more ammo to donk with. And it's just ridiculous. And so I'm just like, fuck. Kid you not, 45 to 50% of my hands, I look down at a 4. Little did I know that a 4 would eventually be my downfall. All right, so we have around like 50 to 60 bucks left in our stack. We look down at king 4. Of course it's 4, right? Flop comes ace 4-4. We're like, oh, we finally got one, boys. We flop 3 of a kind. Let's go. Now is our time. Have to make something shake here, right? And guess who we're up against? Old man coffee. Okay. So at this point, it's when do we decide to ship it? We get all the way to the river and I'm like, fuck it, I have to pull the trigger now. So I'm all in. He snap calls, shows ace 4, and I'm just like, I can't even flop 3 of a kind. And I get stacked. You know, there's nothing I could have done. I was dead from the get-go. And yeah, it was absolutely horrible. Probably my first like real cooler. That one really hurt, you know. I finally get a sliver of hope. But little did I know I was already dead. All right, guys, so at this point of the night, I had busted out, right? My bro was still playing. So I go just to see how the game's going, and they're running a bomb pot, right? And if you don't know what the bomb pot is, it's basically a PLO hand, right? Just an Omaha hand. And the reason they call it a bomb pot, it blows up, okay? Okay. I look down, right? And the pot's pretty big. I see two deuces on the board, right? The guy in front of me, he's like looking at his hand and he has 2 deuces in his hand. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy's got fucking quads right now. And I'm like, I'm looking at my friend and he's looking down at the board, figuring out what to do. And I have all the information and I'm just like, bro, fold. I'm just like, please fold, please fold. He's not looking at me, so I can't give him like an eye or anything. I can't give him anything. So I walk up closer to the table. Next thing you know, I just see him putting his chips in.
Scotty just moved all in.
Scotty bets all in.
Boy, this is a very interesting hand.
Your car gonna be all over, baby.
And I'm just like, no. You know, I'm just like, no, bro. He turns over kings full, and the guy flips over quads, and just like that, my friend is busted out too. And not only did he take the top board with his quad twos, he takes the bottom board as well with like 3 aces, and he scoops the entire bomb pot, bro. And I mean, I was sick just watching it. I mean, it was horrible. I just had all the information, and I couldn't save my friend. I just couldn't say. There's nothing I could have done to save him. But yeah, I mean, we both bet into the nuts, you know, and it was not our night, man. It was not our night whatsoever. But either way, we had a good time. We had some fun. That was the bomb pot.
Yeah, needless to say, it was a pretty horrible cash game experience. I've played 1-2 games that run better than that 25 cent, 50 cent game. As much as it stings to walk out with 0, I can't help but think of all the times where I had the nuts and people bet into me, and I sent them packing and busted them out of the tournament, and we were the winner, you know? So that's just poker. Sometimes the donkey wakes up with it, and I should know that the old man has the nuts, right? I mean, he's playing his hand. He has to have an ace or a king in it, right? But he had the 4 too. Anyway, guys, I hope you can run good in your cash games. Don't be a donkey. Don't pay off the old man. Don't let the donkey get you on tilt, guys. That's my first cooler ever. Maybe share your cooler story down below. I would love to read some of those. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. More poker content on the way. And yeah, that one still stings. But later, guys. Peace.